What up, guitar cats? Meow. Too much cuteness. Yes, you're very cute. You started the show. There's some guitars. We got some cats. So what up, guitar cats? I'll show you what I'm up to. Capacitors in the cart. We got what else we got? Pickups. $40. Music Lily. Couple of humbuckers. Alnico 5. I was thinking to go Alnico 2, but warmer jazz. I'm sure I can get the warm jazz tones out of these. I don't really know if I need those pickups. I'm going to put a tone control, right? And it's got the 47 UF, so it's going to filter out a lot of high. I could go 22 is more normal, I think, but for more of a jazzy, warmer tone. I mean, I'm pretty much got stuff on 10 most of the time. The tone control, I might bring it down to like a 7. So these are audio taper pots. Where are the pots? Oh, sorry. Of course, we got to get pots. Here's the pots. Pots and pans. All right, but there's the pickups. You know, you would imagine a set like that is going to work together well and be balanced in spite of the unbalanced numbers, right? But $37. The pots for 2, it's only $13. Push, people. That's what's up. Push. We're going to try to split it. I've never done any electronics or really any soldering, but I got some tools. Should be able to get this done. And I got black plastic mounting rings. So I don't know. I'm thinking to get the chrome mounting rings to go with the chrome pickups. It's going to be all chrome down. These are for the Stratacoustic. Someone told me use brass bridge pins and then ground it to them. So I don't know if I'm going to put a wire to connect them all or how it's going to work, but I think it's a good idea. We can ground all the strings on the Strat Acoustic. But yeah, not part of the budget on this project, so take $12 off. Okay, Music Lily. We're going to throw some abalone knobs. I'm pretty sure these are going to fit. I mean, it's all Music Lily. We got the Music Lily pots. What happened to the pots? Where's the pots? Here. So I got the long shaft. Actually, there's no choice on these. Other brands have long and short shaft. This is equivalent to the long shaft, which from all my math and geometry, as best I could figure, I mean, these are a little taller than what's in there. But with the push, I don't want to be bottoming out. I mean, obviously, even the short ones shouldn't be bottoming out. But I guess it depends on what kind of knob you have. So the knobs are 15 millimeters tall, putting the set screw about in the middle, maybe 7.5 millimeters up above. So somehow we got to land on that spindle and in that shaft. It's like landing on the moon. Don't get me started. But yeah, we got the pots. We're going with A pots for both tone and volume because you can, and it's going to save me money. And I got a Gibson volume pot in there. I might just recycle and keep. Looks like it's a good old pot. Maybe. I don't know. I could test it out. But I pretty much broke the shaft on the tone, so, and there's no name brand on that one. And the capacitor don't look like anything worth saving. So we got new capacitors. Even though they seem crazy, the videos I watched, they were saying don't go for 400, 200. And he said all you need is like a 10 volt capacitor. But I kind of like the orange ones. I don't know why. And I guess, look, if people are using 400 and 200 and they still get good sound or decent sound, I mean, maybe it's messing up their sound, but how much, right? So 100 seems to be the lowest in that style that I could find. And so be it. I'm going to try them out. If they suck, they're not that hard to change. All right, we got capacitors, we got pots, we got mounting rings, we got, skipped out, we got knobs. I only need 2, so I'm going to have an extra knob. But I was thinking of throwing these on my Strat. I think they'll go nice. So we'll see how they work. Could always move them around or get on the set. And then I needed the ferrules, right, for the front, because the little flying V metal grommet thingy, the big chrome V, weighs about 30 pounds, right, keeps the strings from cutting through the body because it's string through. And yeah, we don't want that. We don't want ripping through the body. The wood, I don't know if it's basswood or what, but it's a soft wood, man. I grinded the crap out of this guitar, right? Started as a flying V. I mean, look, the black pickups are growing on me, right? We got some dark edges here in the burgundy. This horn is almost black. In this lighting, it looks black, but I can see the dark burgundy here. Let me open up the window blinds. We'll get a little more light, and we can see another cat. This is the big Master Ninja. All right. Of course, he's keeping the workbench warm when there's no guitars on it. All right, that's his job. He does it well. We're going to flip up. Don't get dizzy, y'all. There it is. So the black could work. I mean, I'm really thinking about beefing up that skinny horn. We got to try the strap button on it next. But I wanted to order up some parts and try to get it going. I think it's going to look super cool with the chrome. Wow, in this lighting, we're really getting the lighter tones. And you can see the chip, the dings. It's already pre-reliced. It comes pre-reliced. But you can see the reddish, the purplish, the blue, the underlying green, the different tones. Over here, I was going for port wine. Yeah, and so you can see it kind of comes red, and the green is coming through. Most of the time it's looking black. Right, but there's some purple and some black. So it's pretty cool. That's what I was hoping to achieve. And kind of a fade from left to right, darker to lighter, which I did. And then the horns kind of ended up getting touched up and have their own flavor, which is cool. So I'm not dissatisfied with the finish. I think it's okay. Looks pretty good, except for the horn. Maybe, like I said, we'll beef it up. We'll put some strings on this bad boy. We'll get those ferrules in there. And the push pots, it's going to kill. I think with the abalone, we're going to be chilling. I don't even think I need to change the old 3-way. It ain't perfect, but it ain't broke. So I think we're going to leave it, right? Just keeping it budget. I could always upgrade. For me, the challenge is to get it wired up. So it wasn't broke. I mean, I hit it with a lot of dust as I was grinding it down. I should have taken out all the electronics. So maybe some dust got into these switches and they don't work. But I have a multimeter that I haven't opened yet, and we'll be able to tell what's working and what's not. And I was thinking about maybe doing the headstock in some purple or blue, but I really kind of like the raw finish. Comment down below what you think. On the side here, where am I? There we go. I got the white on the neck. You can see the horns got the, what do you call? The post running through it, right? Because it was cracked. Jeez, I'm the worst cameraman. This is hard. I should plan more. There we go. So you can see the ding. You're getting a good look over this horn. I could put a strap button around this corner here, maybe around the back. The back is looking super hot. Look at the colors, man. Wow, it's funny in this lighting how the colors are popping. It's been looking really dark, so it's kind of nice to see the colors pop. If I can keep it in the camera. We got a good fade. Rainbow burst, I'm calling it. But yeah, I got the electronics pocket open. But you can see the grain popping through. We got the ferrules in the back. Yeah, the grain is ripping. So I'm really pleased, actually. In different lighting, it looks different. I mean, yeah, I got the what do you call the hole fillers there? The pole fillers. Boom, the sun and the moon. So there you go. This guitar is just full of holes, plugged up holes. But you can see the dark blue. So I'm thinking to get on the side. Here's the other side of this neck, and you can see it's kind of black. So it had a black and white Michael Schenker duality thing. I'm not into duality. I'm into enlightenment. But, I kind of kept it, just a little less work, and reminiscent of the original, paying homage to the original artist, which I don't think was Michael Schenker, who came up with the black and white. Maybe. But what I'm thinking is leave that white on the neck, but on the body here, it's kind of rough to the touch. It looks rough. Actually, I think I got to add some wood to the body. You can see I shaved it out a little too much by accident. And over here, the metal plate, I don't know if you can see it. It's longer than the wood. Yeah, you're catching the neck behind it. But it's longer than the body. So I managed to shave down the body too much. There, you see it there. I want to beef up the body. I like the purple on the side, but there you see the black and white, right? And the duality, which isn't bad, not horrible, but I can paint over it, add a little more psychedelic to it. I was thinking this guitar needs more blue, like that navy blue, royal blue, more royal blue. That's why I was thinking maybe do the headstock in like a royal blue. Wicked. Yeah, there you go, pretty good. But it also kind of goes cool when you see the back of the guitar. Where's my thumb block and everything? Because the natural doesn't fit so much just in a frontal view, right? But there's the Dean wings, the Dean logo, the black and white, right? The duality lives on. Some holes, more holes I gotta plug, or just leave them. But look at the grain that came out when I took that finish off. Yep, the first two tuners too close together. So I'm thinking about moving one. And I probably could move them down a little more too, space them out better. Poor planning, but scarf joint is what came out. And also, we got some good grain on this neck. All right, so I'm happy. I'm into grainy necks. If I could just learn to hold the phone and the guitar at the same time. But yeah, no stain. It's just boiled linseed oil, a little bit of orange oil, so it don't stink too bad. Like boiled linseed's a weird smell. But I got electronics flying out the back. I got wires hanging out the back. Popped up the tone. I've been measuring the pot and the shaft and looking at the capacitor and all these different little things. Now I got the jack in here, but I think it was 2-tone controls or 2 volumes. So, I don't know, I couldn't get a good tone out of it. The Jackson pickup ripped. The Dean seemed kind of dead. And between the two, I could barely get a clean tone and get the guitar to play through the amp and just listen to it and do some intonation setup. Loving the color. Comment below what you think. I know you think I ruined the Flying V. But this thing is badass. It's going to sit just comfy on me. And hopefully I'll have many hours of learning my triads. Right. Also, on my wish list, I got some abalone inlays for this bad boy. I think those abalone chrome knobs look pretty good right there. The white ones ain't looking too bad. They're fading a little, kind of relic, a little dirty. I had changed the pickguard with plain, not mother of pearl white. I think the mother of pearl abalone white dots are going to go way better. This is a badass American Strat. Crimson Burst is what they call it. You see silver underneath, around the edges. Basically candy apple. It's hard to see the grain popping through on the camera, but when I look to the side of the camera, I can see it. You see it really popping in my new Squire, looking good. Again, I was thinking abalone inlays, but the black don't look too bad. Kind of goes with this guitar. I think better than it does with this guitar. This guitar is all white and light, and then black. There's no other black, except for the writing on the volume and two tone knobs, which is weird because two tone knobs. I don't even really know how they work, right? But I realized, look, I had my bottom tone dialed back to about a 7. So I don't know if that's master tone or what, but I don't know. I'm kind of a neck pickup, bassy kind of guy. We got the glary. I got to move this switch, the volume. I'm hitting it. So who knows? Maybe I'll have a spare push from the set I'm getting if I keep this Gibson volume pot. That's still in there. Let me show you. Let me show you. And we got more cats. More cats. More cats. Okay, so there it is. The Gibson volume pot. I got it locked down in there, so I'm not going to take it out. I don't know the specs on it, but it's probably good. And you can see it's grounded. Right, it's got the wires coming off, going to the 3-way. A lot of stuff is still attached. What's not attached was to the pickups. So I kind of got a pre-wired harness going here. Should help make things a little easier, you know, unless these people who wired it were crazy, which probably they were. It wasn't sounding all that good, but I think the reason was because of the Dean pickup, or because they upgraded the Jackson pickup, and then they lost the balance between the two. And between the way they had the controls wired, or just the whole schematic didn't seem conducive to good clean tones. Maybe there were some metal tones in there, but maybe not. You know, not all modifications work out all the time for the best at first. So, who knows? That Jackson pickup, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking make it just acoustic, leave the little holes there and paint them and then let it ring through those little holes. Chambered. Nah, we're going to electric. We got the electronics. We're going to do this, people. So tune in next week. You know, next video, we'll see the struggle of me wiring. That might be fun. But we got some more work to do lined up. Glary, the Mitchell, looking good, but something's wrong. I haven't opened it up. The 3-way switch, likely, because the neck pickup, we're getting nothing. We got nada on the neck pickup. Paul Reed Smith, full effect. Pretty much I haven't even unboxed it. I bought it and threw it on the wall. So I'm just going to walk by nonchalantly. La, la, la. Been ignoring it. This bad boy really straightened out. So much so that I think the intonation went out because I moved the bridge back. Okay, so I got to move the bridge back up again. Right, and I moved the pinhole, the bridge pin, the first one. You see I relocated it back, kind of obvious and ugly. I mean, I can leave that there, and it shouldn't be too hard to move the bridge, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to have to do for the intonation. I really didn't expect the belly bulge to disappear the way it did, and I was abusing this finish, man. I got really lucky that it's still shiny and that it only has like a ding in it, a little dent, the crescent moon. But the belly bulge is gone, and it's good, man. It plays like butter. The frets, I went crazy on. The rolled edges, this guy I've been playing for 20 years, it's rolled. And then I rolled it some more. You know, the tuners are not the best thing in the world, but they work good. And I replaced the nut. I did my first bone nut. Horrible shape looking from here. But you know what? It is, what do you call it? Recessed or intonated nut. So it helped with the intonation, especially because I was having the problems with the bridge intonation. So it's good to have the nut set up right, right in the bone. I mean, it plays nice. For a thin acoustic, it really sounds great. Problem is the piezo still not working. Oh, sorry, cat. I'm stepping on cats. She's very interested. So is she. She's unboxing some Amazon accoutrement. See? Yeah. These are guitar cats. Yes, they love unboxing. Of course, they love boxes and boxing and wrestling. They're probably going to wrestle now. I see some biting going on. Yeah, it's on. Someone got bit in the ass. It's totally on, you guys. So I know you'd rather watch cats than listen to me talk about guitar stuff. But there's a million videos out there. I guess that's a good place to wrap with the cats and the wool of guitars. So you got a rough idea of the videos you'll be coming. That's why I'm showing you all the work I got to do. I'd really love to replace this Fender Fishman Classic 4 with the battery. The whole thing's buzzing. I ungrounded it. I should be able to just ground it and get it going. I had to replace the piezo because when I removed the bridge, I cut it up and drilled it up. So we rewired a new piezo, copper receiver piece on and attached it back to the original electronics. Should have worked fine, but it's buzzing like crazy, humming like Shabuli. It's definitely not grounded. I think when I touch the output jack, it goes quiet or something like that. So it's obvious grounding. Pretty simple. I should be able to get it going. So I won't have to replace this, but it'd be nice to put one with a tuner. I don't like having the batteries, but since you're gonna have a battery and electronics, I might as well have like effects and stuff too, or a looper, a little computer. Stratacoustic, y'all. All right, I'm lingering. I'm running long. But you guys love these guitars. I know you do. If not, comment down below. I'll get some more guitars for you to lust after. Huh? I'm trying to make guitars for you to lust after. How am I doing? All right, people. Peace and love. We'll see you on the next video, Guitar Cats.